Hi, I'm Anthony O'Neill, MD at TVA, the TV agency. Today I'm going to talk about the benefits of TV advertising ahead of any other medium. So I could go into quite a lot of detail here, but in the interests of keeping this a short video, I'll just quickly talk about a few points which have always come to mind when I'm chatting to advertisers. Firstly, if we look at TV versus other offline media, such as radio, press, out-of-home and direct mailing, there's already years of research showing that TV always generates a higher return. And if you're interested in return, ThinkBox have a great study on profitability, which shows in the short term, TV is responsible for 62% of all advertising generated profit, an ROI of £1.73 for every pound spent, the highest of any media. And in the longer term, TV advertising creates 71% of total advertising generated profit at an ROI of over 3 years of £4.20 for every pound spent, also the highest of any media. But to be honest, most marketers I speak to know this already, in the same way that we all do subconsciously that TV is better. Why? Because the power of a TV advert. The combination of moving images and sound can create amazing stories that make us laugh, cry, angry, sad, happy, all emotions that pull us in and engage us. What we're watching is a big part of what we talk about in our life, so it's only natural that part of that includes the ads we see, and this is why they're so impactful. When you combine this with how cost-efficient TV advertising can be, it's easy to see why it's number one. I say cost-efficient because TV advertising is based on how many people see your ads, and you pay on a cost per thousand basis. At the moment, that cost per thousand is as low as £2, so as a cost per view, for those who are more used to digital metrics, that works out at 0.2p per view, far cheaper than any digital campaign you'll ever see. For example, if you were to compare that to, say, YouTube, where you're probably paying a minimum of 2p per view, that's a 10 times price increase. Some digital marketers might argue, but you only pay for a full view or a click, but actually that's the same in TV. There are a lot of views that you don't pay for, as you have to be watching for at least 10 seconds to be counted as a viewer by Bob. So to summarise, the benefits really are cost efficiency combined with a powerful advertising message delivered in a mass medium, giving you a great return on investment. And what I would say to you is, have you ever heard of someone say, I saw a great ad on Google the other day? Probably not. But I bet you can think of a great TV ad. In fact, as part of the current lockdown, I bet many of you, like me and my family have been doing, is having quizzes, and when you're coming up with those quizzes, some of the questions are likely to be old adverts, and you'll be surprised at how many of them that you remember. And when you think about that and realise how those adverts have really lasted the test of time, you can really see the power of TV advertising. I'm Anthony O'Neill, MD at TVA, the TV agency. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have any questions or you would like cost examples for your business, please get in touch either via our website, thetvagency.com, or message me on LinkedIn. Thanks for watching.